There'd been, in the mid-50s, there'd been efforts to form a Brough Superior club with letters in the motorcycle magazines, but it came to nothing at first. And then an announcement was made that there would be a meeting near Coventry in August 1958, and 13 turned up to form the first 13 members of the club, of which 2 are still happily with us. And then the club just grew then from a membership of like 20, 30, and we've been around the 400 now for some years. And the big difference is that our members are now from all over the world, rather than just in the UK. And for the big events, like the 25th, we had a special event, and the 50th, and now the 60th. I'm always amazed how the overseas members are interested in Broughs, because the numbers exported new to those countries were quite small. Austria was a big market, and so was Australia. I mean, there may have been 20 sold new to Germany, but we've got I think there are about 80 Brough Superiors in Germany now. So it's very strange how our continental friends are so keen on the make.
For me, it's I own the bike since 2000, and 10 years ago there was the 50 years Jubilee event, and my target was to have the bike ready, restored until this event, but it didn't work out, so it was not finished. So it was clear when there will be the next event, and this is now 10 years later, it was a must to be here. Yeah, so here I am. It makes so much fun. It's a pleasure to ride these big-engined, V-engined motorcycles. This is really a very, very nice riding. Yeah, it makes big joy. Yeah, so that's the most important point for me.
My birthday in July, I turned 80 just before we left. But I've been involved with Brough Superior Motorcycles for 30 years now. I had a motorcycle business, a family-run motorcycle business, and apart from other bikes, we dealt with Brough Superiors, and it was a special rally. It was a good time. We thought to bring our bike over here. This morning I woke up and now I could hear all these accents, German, people from the Czech Republic. It was different for yesterday's meeting. Today's really special because you find people from all around the world coming. So it's pretty good.
Because first we found the frame, and Howard Wilcox had the engine, and he was looking for a frame for a long time, and he found that he cannot get it anywhere, so he offered it to us, this special engine from Charles Needham.
A výfuky jsou z Brazílie.
Yeah. and exhausts are from Brasilia. We are collectors and enthusiasts, and we don't drive it because we didn't get the plates in time. We will have them in September. If it is a month later, we will drive it.
I think the Brough Superior motorbike has become synonymous with the name of Lawrence over the many years. When people talk about Lawrence, they always associate him riding on his Brough Superior. He had 7 in total. He had an 8th one, which he never actually took delivery of. And of course, he happened to be riding George VII's GW2275 when he had his coming together with the 2 boys in a grocery delivery bike, which unfortunately led to him passing away after a quite nasty accident. When you look at all the different things that Lawrence did from such an early age, anything to do with a pulse, i.e. an engine, he wanted to be involved. So when you look at some of the work that he did with the Schneider seaplane race, again, that was a very fast mechanical engine, and then later on he went on to work with the high-speed rescue launches, which you could argue are possibly early forerunners of what we have today with the RNLI. And then Lawrence's grand passion, which was always his collection of bikes, his beloved bikes, which he nicknamed Boanerges, which relates to a biblical reference, which is Sons of Thunder.
Apart from racers, apart from the likes of Barry Garneth and people of that sort who were Brooklyn's racers, he is definitely the most famous private owner. And George Brough recognised that by using him for publicity in his catalogues, he was a hero who rode Brough Superiors. I mean, what an opportunity. And so, although he paid list price for them, except for the one that he was given by Bernard Shaw, he was clearly special in George Brough's eyes, and being such a famous and interesting man has remained important to the Brough Club.
For me, the Lawrence story, I was very interested about his life. I went once to London to the British War Museum when was a special exhibition about the life of Lawrence, and I stayed also in all places here who were interesting. I read the books, Seven Pillars of Wisdom, The Mint and all, because for me the life of Lawrence Arabia is unbelievable, exceptional, what he did. It's a special life.
I'm interested in his history, his involvement with the Arab countries, and his involvement with the Treaty of Versailles. So it's good to link him up also with the Broughs. I think it's very good for Brough a superior name, because they were such a high quality bike and he was such a special person.